Kia ora whanau. Today's video is going to be a baby names I love but will not be using. So I have like a list here. I made this list when I was trying to figure out second Bubba's name. This is what my puku is looking like. I'm 24 weeks pregnant at the moment. I turned 25 weeks this Thursday. Hi Kovi. Hug. 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 It's okay if you don't. Come. He was supposed to be napping, but I came up and he was holding his teddy bear and like shushing and rocking it. So I thought I'd just come in here, sit with my baby in his messy room and read off some names. Now, before I get into the names, I wanted to say a big thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. This video is brought to you by Squarespace, the one and only. If you are after a website, whether you are a fitness blogger or you want to start selling your own product or you're a photographer who needs a portfolio, Squarespace is the place to go. I've created myself a personal brand website so that I can link all my social medias and explain a little bit about who I am and include my management. You can head to squarespace.com/ChristinePhilippa for $10 off, or you can play around for free. I put them in alphabetical order for you guys so that it was like not annoying to watch. And honestly, these names, like, I have quite a few. You want to sit down so that mummy... Hi? No? Hold Papa? Hold Josh Biddle? Okay, so the first name is Acacia. I got this name from Acacia Brinley or Acacia Kersey. I think this name is beautiful. I wouldn't use it myself, but I really like the name. I think it's a gorgeous name for a girl. The next name is Aurora, which is another really cute name. It's not spelled like Beauty and the Beast. Is it no, Sleeping Beauty Aurora? But it's spelled how it is on screen, and I think it has something to do with like the stars, which is really cute. I thought about having an A name, but I don't know. I just feel like an A name would be something that I use for like a girl for some reason. I don't know why. I don't have any like reason. The next name, which I fell in love with quite a bit when we didn't know whether we were having a boy or a girl, was the name Aura. I think that's so beautiful. Naz can see auras really easily, and I just think it's a cool name. It's gorgeous. What do you reckon? So yeah, the name Avani is very similar to Taylor's mother's name, Cove. Covey. No. Oh, hey, please don't hit Bubba. You too hot? You hot? So I thought I'd show you for a quick second that we got Bubba's bassinet. So this is just a little Moses basket. Got it second hand, and that's just for like, I don't know, for like daytime naps really, just because we probably will end up co-sleeping. Cove, that's my crystal Bubba, not a ball. And then I got baby in the womb this cute 3-piece bodysuit set. You want to hold them? You can hold them, but pass me the crystal, okay? Good boy. And then in there, we've got like all of baby's clothes and stuff. Still have to sort out all this stuff. But anyways, so I just moved into my room because Cove didn't really like me being inside his room. 111, that's the time. 111. Okay, moving on. I don't think this is an actual name, but something to do with clouds. So I had the name Cloud down, but it was more of like a name that could be inspired by cloud. Yeah, because I feel like that's not really a full human name. But anyways, the next name I think is so gorgeous for a little girl, also a boy. I think it's pretty cool, and it's the name Eden. There's a model named Eden Bristow, I think that's how you pronounce her name, and I just think that's such a gorgeous name. I would totally use it, but we're not using it. Then the next name is Ellie. It's a name that I definitely had in the running for my first pregnancy before I knew the gender, and it was literally just inspired by elephants. Which is probably a little bit dumb, but I had like this little baby toy elephant when I was little called Ellie. I had a elephant pillow named Fred and an elephant soft toy named Ellie, and I had them like for all of my childhood, so I thought that it could be like a cool, I don't know, like what's it called, a cool, what is it called, like a homage to my childhood. That's not the right word. Anyways, now the next few names are the F names. So the first name is Faye, and I probably would never actually use this name myself, like I wouldn't consider it, but I do think it's a really, really cute name. The next name is Fern. I found out about this name when I was in intermediate, which is around the same time I found out about Waiatiki, which is Cove's middle name, and I really loved it. I thought that I would totally name my kid Fern one day, but I don't know, I'm not that into it anymore, but I still think it's really cute and really pretty, and I think that it suits so many ages. Like I think that it suits like a little baby, a teenager, and an old lady as well. Like just I feel like it is a versatile name. You know how some names you're like, oh, it's a bit odd when they're older, but like it's really just generational. I feel like Fern is old school and modern, if that makes any sense. Next name is Forest, which is I got from Sky Wheatley. I never used that name, but I think it's really cute. Then I put the name Fox down, but now that I'm looking at it, I don't know why I put the name down. I'm not really into it. The next name is Frankie. Now, this is off Grace and Frankie. It's one of my favorite shows. Me and my sister Jessica love it, and I really wanted to name my kid Frankie when I was pregnant with Cove. If it was a girl, yeah, that was her name. Like, I wanted her name to be Frankie. Hey, out of the mouth. Yes, please. It's a safety thing. 3, 2, 1. Spit it out. Spit it out now. Out. Good boy. Good boy. Now, I'm sorry, but that is not okay. Okay? You need to keep it out of your mouth. The next name is Squarespace. And that leads me on to the sponsor of today's video. If you're after your own website, use Squarespace to build it. I have built myself a personal brand website. I'll still be adding to it and stuff, but it's super cute, simple, and was so easy to make. Squarespace offers so many different features that make building a website so easy and phenomenal. Whether you're creating a food blog or a fitness page or an online store, whatever, there are so many different features that make this possible. My favorite is the connected social media integration. Like, as you can see here, directly links to my YouTube and my Instagram. It's brilliant, it's easy and amazing. And then they have this new feature, which is a members only content. This is super cool. You can start up your own subscription service, so if you're creating recipes, this would be an awesome one for you. So what are you waiting for? Hop on Squarespace, try it out. You can use my link down below, squarespace.com/ChristinePhilippa, to create your own website for $10 cheaper, and you can play around for free. Yeah, Frankie, really love their name. I think it's so cute. I would definitely use it just because I love Frankie so much. And Grace and Frankie, it's who I want to be when I'm an old woman. Like, she's just everything. I love her. Anyways, next name is Hazel. I think this one's really cute. Naz liked it as well, but obviously we're not having a baby girl. He wanted it for a baby girl. Naz liked the name just because me and Naz both have hazel eyes. So no big meaning behind it, but it's a cute name. I think it's sweet. The next name is Honey. I think it's a gorgeous name. I would never use it myself because I just don't feel like my kids will ever look like a honey. But I think it's so cute and beautiful. Honey's sweet, it's gorgeous, it's nature related. I just think it's great. Then the next name is a boy name, which is Lake. Now, I would totally use this name if I hadn't already called Cove Cove. I just feel like if I did Cove and Lake, that I may as well do like Cove and Water Bottle, or like Cove and like Puddle. Like, I just feel like it's too literal for bodies of water, if you know what I mean. I just feel like it's just too much. Cove and Cave is also really funny to me, but yeah, I just want to do that. I want it to be like nature related, or like universe related, like something to do with that, without it coming off as me naming my kids funny things, I guess. Then the next name is Luna, like the moon. Again, I feel like I don't even have to explain, like everything is just in the same vibe. It's very cute. I know people called Luna. I think it's a great name. It's very cute. Next name is Maple. I wouldn't use this name, but that's, I don't know, I think it's a cute name, like maple syrup. Like maple tree, I don't know, it's a cute name. It's real similar to Mabel, but it's Maple. The next name is Marley. Nez did not like this name because it reminded him of a dog, like off Marley and Me. That's the dog's name, eh? I don't know, I've never actually seen it. So he really did not like that name, but I just think it's a really cute name. I would love it if one of my friends had a baby and called their baby Marley, like, oh, little baby Marley. And then I feel like, you know, it can like evolve into Marl when they're older, or Big M. What are you doing? Ooh. Almost finished. The next name is Moon, which again I feel like doesn't sound like a real name, but I feel like name kids cool things that aren't like offensive. I feel like the next generation of names are just gonna be more fun, and who cares. Then the next name is Reef. I think this name's really cool as well. I think Cove and Reef would be too literal, like to have them together. Cove, I just feel like it's too literal. It's like saying like cove and sand, or like cove and starfish, but I do really like the name Cove. No. Do you want me to open the door? Do you need to go? Come on. Go in your room. Good boy. The next name I was like 100% gonna go with if we were having a girl. Naz wasn't super duper keen on it, but I really wanted the name Sage. I think it's so pretty. I think it's a cool boy name as well, but I just imagine it for my daughter, so I don't really want to use it for my son and then we end up having like a daughter later. The plan is to stick with 2 kids though, but I don't know, I love that name, Sage. It's so pretty, like, and it's so simple. Sage green is a gorgeous color, and I just think it sounds so pretty. Then the next name is Susky. Hopefully that's pronounced right. I think that one's really pretty. It looks cool. I like the S names. The next name is Sky. I wouldn't use this name, but I think Sky Wheatley just has like such a cool name. So the next name I would totally 100% use. The name is Sol. So that's of Grace and Frankie as well. The Frankie's ex-husband, Sol. It's related to the sun, like solar, and I just think it's a cool name, Sol. I just think it's beautiful. I think it's so cool. And then the next one is Soul, which is very similar to Salt. Which I think would be really cool for a boy, kind of like the Disney movie Soul. I just think, you know, it's beautiful. I really like it. And then the next name I really also like for a girl, which is Suede. And this is another influencer, if you guys know, Suede Brooks. I fell in love with her name. I think she just has such a cool name. If I could change my name, I feel like I'd totally go by Suede for a bit. I just think it's gorgeous. It's such a cool name, Suede. I love it. Yeah, and I just love how it's spelled, and I think it's like really pretty. It would look pretty written down and stuff. And then the last name I have is Time, like the herb. And that's just like a homage to Rosemary and Thyme, which is like an old school TV show my mom used to watch. Is it old Rosemary and Thyme? That is all the baby names that I love and will not be using. Thank you so much to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. And if any of you guys want to start your own website, you can use the link down below and get $10 off your website, which is so freaking cool. I have my website linked down below too. It's just a personal site, and this little bubba just is being loud and messing up my room. If you want to follow me on social media, they will all be linked down below. My Instagram is @ChristinePhilippa, and I am on OnlyFans as well if you guys want more exclusive content. And that is the end of today's video. I will see you guys in the next one. Alright, bye.
Bye.